Hi everyone, and welcome back to Girl Beats World. I am so excited to have you here for another video. Before we get started, don't forget to like and subscribe so that way you can get all information about new videos that I post. Now today we are talking about the one and only Shayla by Colourpop. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Proceed with caution. Ooh, ooh. So for those of you who don't know, Shayla is an extremely popular and successful vlogger. And she has been such an inspiration for me and has taught me so many different techniques throughout the years and is one of the reasons why I'm making videos today. So I'm extremely excited to create a tutorial behind this look and give you a look at what is included in this PR box. So let's take a look. First and foremost, we have what we are all here for, the star of the show, which is the Proceed with Caution eyeshadow. Taking a look inside, it comes with a mirror and these fabulous colors, which you will take a look at today because they're how I did my look. So, what I found while doing my makeup is that I am super grateful that I now have a yellow that shows up on me. Yellows are really hard for women of my skin tone or darker, and this yellow really does work. I did talk about, in the video, I talk about how to really make the yellow pop. It does have fallout. There are all these different colors. I did receive quite a bit of fallout, but for the pigmentation that I have, I greatly appreciate it. And I think that's why it's so important that these collaborations happen, because Black women have been shunned from the beauty industry for so long and not heard and not represented. And now's our chance. And I feel like over the last couple of years, these brands have really been getting it. So I'm super excited that Shayla created this palette. And as you can see, it really is pigmented and you can see it very well. Also in the palette, we have these lovely blushes. So she gave us not one, but two of them. The first one is Whistle While You Work. The first one is Whistle While You Work, and it also comes with a mirror. So that's Whistle While You Work. The next color is Construct. And I'm not going to lie, when I saw the two colors, I thought Construct was just going to look like my skin wasn't going to show up at all, and Whistle While You Work was going to look a mess. I have Whistle While You Work on now. I did put Construct on this side and Whistle While You Work on top of it. They both look great. I was so pleasantly surprised at how good they came out, so job well done. The final items in the kit are these two lip kits. And you have Slow Down as well as Speed Up. And they're packaged together, and I am currently wearing Slow Down with its lip liner. So all in all, I really enjoyed the entire kit. Like I said, was pleasantly surprised about how well the blush showed up on me, how well the yellow showed up on me. The yellow did take work, I'm not going to lie, but after working it in and breaking it up and using some of the techniques that I talk about later, it really, really popped. So I really enjoyed it. Stay tuned and we'll get started on exactly how I got this look. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start with Culture, and we're going to apply Culture as our transition color. So I've been asked to explain the motion of my brushes. This is just a fluffy blending brush that came with my Morphe brush set. I got it at Sephora. When you're blending in your transition color, you want that color to be light and something that easily fades into the color before it. So I just go in really light using and go in almost like a circular motion, left to right and right to left. the trick is you want the color to come in and kind of just flow together. You don't want to see any gaps, and that's why I keep packing it on. I did decide to use my white base, my white NYX base on my eyelid. So before starting this video, I went ahead and primed my eye with my Urban Decay primer and my NYX white base. You guys have seen me do it so many times, I decided to go ahead and skip that part. If you want to see how I do that, please check out some of my other eyeshadow tutorial videos because I have that on there. We're going to move on to our next color, which is Maintenance. I know some people ask how you choose your transition color. It just kind of depends on the look you're going for. I'm using another, why is this name escaping me? I'm using another blending brush from Morphe. And I try to use this one because it's darker. And so I always remember for my darker colors to use the darker brush and my lighter colors to use the lighter brush, so that way I don't mix the colors and have any issue. So I'm just going in to my crease. Now, there's a lot of different things that we can do with this. To add to the drama, I want to cut the crease. I go into detail in a previous video on how to cut the crease, so I'm not going to go into as many detail in this one, but I will get a little closer so you guys can see. So for cutting the crease, we are using our Colourpop No Filter Concealer with our Morphe M421 Mini Contour Brush. We already have a mirror here, so we'll just use the mirror. So you want to make that outer line nice and clean. And I'm only going to do a half cut crease. No, let's go ahead and finish it out. So we've got that. Now let's decide on what we want to do. I think Caution is what's been popping, what everyone's been using, and I want to give you guys some advice on how to use Caution on darker skin and show you a couple fun ways to use it. So I'm going to go with my flat brush, which is really good at packing things in. This brush is from RC Cosmetics. I'm going to take my MAC Prime and Fix and I'm going to just spray a little on the brush, rub it in. Now for Caution, and amongst other colors, because it's that yellow and I don't know how pigmented it is, what usually works for me and my darker skin is to break it up a little bit. So you see there's a little fallout. I break that up a little bit using the back of my brush. Just rub that in. And then we're just gonna go from the inner corner out. Oh, Shayla, this is showing up on me. That's so exciting to find a yellow that still shows up. And I know that may sound silly to be that excited about, but like, y'all don't understand. I'm just gonna get in closer. Like usually I have to fight. And that's why it's so beautiful that these collaborations are happening, because we're in the room, we can tell them what we need to show up on our melanin skin, and it's so exciting. Now, the yellow looks a little different on me compared to some of the other folks I've seen it on, but some reason it's coming up a little different on this side. I hope it's not the brush. Oh, it's probably because I wet it. Wow. Because on this side it looks more orange, and on this side it looks more yellow. But no worries. And don't worry about all that fallout. I broke up the eyeshadow, so that's on me. I almost feel bad because I feel like I really didn't need to even break it up. I'm literally like a powder of yellow. I wonder if you guys could see it. Okay, I'm going back on this side because it was looking more orange instead of yellow. Getting a little crazy. Let's take a second. Clean that up. Usually fallout is a bad thing, but we can't really base it off of that because I broke up the eyeshadow so it can show up on me. If you're lighter skin, you may not need to do all that. It may just show up a lot easier, but I usually have to do a little extra work. Now I'm using my Morphe eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to go in with Drill. So I'm just putting that on the middle of my eye and allowing it to go into the yellow, but not too far into, but making sure I'm still minding my cut crease. But here's what it's looking like a little closer. Fun colors. I'm liking this so far. So it's a little bright, and I want to smoke it out a little bit. And what I mean is just add a little color to add definition and a little drama. To do that, I'm using an all black blending brush. This is from RC Cosmetics. And I'm going to use gloves on. We're just going to go in. I'm being very careful because I'm going to make almost an almond shape using this. I'm feeling this. Make me want to hit my Coming to America. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Ooh, ooh. To blend, I'm going back in with my Morphe brush, and I'm going to put a little maintenance on. That's the trick for blending it in. You want to put whatever that transition color in is. You want to mix a little bit and tap on a little gloves on as well, and just blend it in so the colors melt right into each other. And anywhere I see that little space where it was, I'm just going to blend all those colors in nicely. Don't worry about how it looks on the side because we're going to clean her up. Clean her up. Okay. I'm liking where this is going. Now I'm going to touch up that yellow again. For my waterline, I'm using a flathead brush. And I think I'm going to line it with Maintenance. And then we're just going to take a little bit of that yellow using the same brush and extend it right on out. Okay, this could be reckless. I could possibly ruin the look. So, but I'm gonna try it. We're gonna take the Prep and Fix. We're going to wet our brush, the same brush that we just used on our waterline. We're gonna go in with Warning. And we're just going to follow along the line. of our cut crease. Just because this is for Queen Shayla, she deserves all the drama. I have to do some cleaning up, but I think it looks really, really good. Then we're gonna do the same on the other side. Ooh, this is super dramatic. I'm gonna go in with a skinny contour brush and just get really close to that line to clean it up and make it a little thinner. Of course, because we went in with eyeshadow, we have to blend it. Using our same brush, a little maintenance this time. We're just gonna blend it out. It's looking great. Okay, now we gotta do a little highlight on our brow. I just use my normal flat pencil, and I'm going to go back in with Culture and tap on a little dead end because there's a lot going on and we don't need it to look extra bright underneath here. Is that bothering you guys? Because it's bothering me, but we're gonna clean it up. Yeah, Makeup by Shayla, if you ever see this, just know that you've helped me so much and I am so proud of you, girl. Y'all are changing the game and making a way for all of us brown beauties. Oh, I went in with Proceed and got crazy. That's a little too much, but it's okay. All right, let's clean this up. Okay, this is not a natural look for your grandma, damn. This is full drama. So we're gonna clean it up with the makeup wipe. Whenever you do a smoky look with these dark edges, you always wanna clean it up with the makeup wipe. So I just go right in here. This is why I didn't do my foundation first, is because I wanted to, I knew I was gonna have to clean this up. Let's finish off the look with some eyeliner and then lashes. I'm going to do an eyeliner series because I've been on the hunt for the perfect liquid liner and I have not found it. This MAC one had such high reviews and it was not good. I've seen her like and comment on different tutorials that have 100,000 views to ones that only have 70 views. So I have to support her. I am going to put my lashes on off camera and I will be right back. So lashes are on. Let's do foundation. All about supporting vloggers. So Born This Way, as I mentioned on my natural look video, was highly influenced by Jackie. I'm pausing because I totally forgot to prime my face, but we could use some spray after. I was like, chatty patty, forgot to prime your face. Born This Way is influenced by Jackie Aina. And so I had to check it out. And I actually really like it because it has color, it has undertones for everyone and not just red undertones like most products have. So this is a full vlogger supported tutorial. Really, oh my gosh, against this foundation, look how much the yellow and everything else pops. Woo! I gotta shout out my friend Anne-Marie for gifting me with this. Thank you, Annie. Might as well stick with the Colourpop train and use the Colourpop No Filter Pro Concealer. Okay, major key to success. I like to form it around my nose and I get really close in here because it's usually my problem area. sure you guys can see that. Then I do the bridge of my nose. In my eyebrow video, you see that I also use my concealer to really dramatize my eyebrows. Next, I use my Morphe pointed cheek brush. At this though, because I know y'all only got but so much time to watch tutorials and videos. Woohoo! So exciting! Next, we're gonna contour using Revolution. Probably the first non-Colourpop or vlogger inspired product I've used this video. We're gonna use our Morphe contour brush. Now we're going to use some of our setting powder, and I use a sponge for it. Setting powder helps with that creasing. Now I use Benign Banana Powder for my T-zone, wherever I added that lighter concealer, that Colourpop No Filter Concealer. And voila. As I showed you at the start of the video, this pack came with 2 blushes. There we go. And here's the other. I'm going to use both of them, Construct and Whistle While You Work, you know. And just to show you how they look, I do think Construct is going to look better with my skin, but I want to show you both. So just using an angled blush brush, I'm going to start with Construct first. Oh, that's so pretty. I love that. Okay, and then now we're going to use Whistle While You Work. I am using the same brush, so that could be affecting the color a little bit. This is also really pretty. I wasn't expecting that. I thought this was gonna look too light on me, but why would I doubt you, Shayla? Why would I do that? That's silly. Oh, I love it. I don't know which one you guys like more. Of course, let me get in. Whistle While You Work has a little more shine, or a little bit more brightness. But so I'm gonna go in with, I'm gonna add that to this side. Sound like crazy walking around with 2 blushes. Now let's look at these lippies. They came in a set, and I think with this look, I'm going to go with Slow Down. So here are the 2, sorry, the lip liners that go with them. 2 colors. I'm gonna go with Construct and get closer to you so you can see it. Oh wow, that looks great. If you follow Shayla, you know her lip liners and lipstick looks are always legendary. So I need you an additional height. I'm really liking this. Like, really, really liking this. Okay, now using Slow Down on top. Here we go. You don't even need much. Yeah, I think I like this because the eyes are so much. I am going to fix that top line now. Get myself my Cupid's bow back. Do you guys like it? I love it. So thank you all for watching. I hope you got so much out of this tutorial and this first look at Proceed with Caution Shayla by Colourpop package. I definitely would recommend getting the package and using it. I liked all the products in there, and I would tell you girlies if I didn't. Until next time, see you soon.